I want to tell you a bit more about myself. I used to be a skier. I consider myself quite good until a string of constant injuries. And my last attempt at a comeback, I found there was a snowing day in Dunedin, and I was like, this handrail here is absolutely perfect. But when you spend 6 hours building a ramp into a handrail that basically you're going to land on concrete every which way you look, things are bound to go wrong. And sure enough, they did quite horribly. I quite like my low voice. I've been told it's sexy. Ladies, we could argue about it, but you'd probably just get turned on. But mind you, I would kill for a uniquely whimsical voice, like a castrato. You know, the old guys that sing far too high for an old guy in a choir. I know what you're thinking. Cheap bastard only wants to pay half price. But I very nearly did lose a testicle that day. If I'd only landed an inch and a half further forward, I would be speaking to you in a very different voice right now. But luckily, I took all of the impact on my rectum. So basically, I realised what had gone wrong quite quickly when I put my hand down my pants and pulled it out. It was just covered in blood. I was like, oh shit, this is not good. And we went along to the A&E, and it didn't take me long to become the butt of all jokes there. It's funny how when you come in with a rectal injury that every prick in the hospital becomes a comedian, eh? The first doctor walks in and he goes, oh, this is quite a complicated case, so I'm going to have to see what the surgeons think. So the surgeon comes along and he's like, do you mind if a team of med students help me analyse this case? Two of the med students walk in, they're like, oh, fuck, this must have hurt him. Hurt him, bro. Damn near wrecked him. So after a couple of weeks, it took me a couple of weeks to get back to university and to lectures. And when I finally got back, I've got piles of work to catch up on. Shit was really backing up on me, and the only way I could catch up on it was to take a whole bunch of those laxatives. Yeah, and shit hasn't really got back to normal for me yet. Like, there's a few things I miss, like my farts making a sound. Honestly, every time I fart now, it's a bit like your great-grandmother on their 95th birthday, trying to blow out the candles. It's just kind of a... All I'm left with now is a life of semicolon, opening parenthesis.